has her trapped.
Oh! Look at the backpack stunner. She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count. Oh, again! The challenger being outclassed here.
She's tough, but maybe not tough enough to get the win here.
You know, to be the woman, you have to beat the woman, and Charlotte is in danger of losing that moniker right now.
Charlotte sure dodged that one. She did indeed. Neckbreaker. Ouch. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. I thought that was it.
Yeah, and Charlotte just refuses to concede anything.
Covered by the champ. Another kick out.
How in the world?
Unreal.
Gut kick.
Nothing fancy there.
Neckbreaker. Vicious attack. She's calling her out. Once more, setting it up. Omega driver.
The champ will stay champ.
Another big move.
Let's look at the replay. Here's the pin. Title on the line. 1, 2, 3. There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
This is where we can see where Charlotte fell short of her legacy. She's taking care of business. Remember this?
Here is your winner and still the Raw Women's Champion.
And she gets the job done. Very impressive.
If this outcome becomes a pattern for Charlotte, her future's going to look very, very bleak.
I think I'm cool with sitting this one out.
All right, well, the door's open if I'm back for Rank and File 5. Although I heard R-Truth pitch the producers on making it an office drama with him as a star, and it's under strong consideration, so we'll see. Oh, by the way, I left tickets for my real parents again. No luck, though.
Still doing that, huh?
Yep. And who knows, maybe if they're not WWE fans, then they'll see me in the movie. Can't hurt.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, before you go out for your match, you mind signing my script?
Sure. May you always have a happy Ranksgiving.
See? It is catching on.
They stopped making them after your performance.
Wow. Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's just that you definitely had some interesting priorities earlier in your career. First, it was the movie. Then you were obsessed with getting your own action figure.
It was on the list since day one.
Yeah, which made you super jealous when I got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Are you sure?
I think you're exaggerating how I reacted.
Really? Because that's not how I...
They really nailed the detail in your face.
You didn't even really look at it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about action figures. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Literally no one says that. Wait, are you jealous because you don't have one yet?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, look, I get it. This was more your thing, but it's just an action figure.
It's more than that to me. Think of how you felt when I won a title in WWE before you did. It's like that, but 10 times worse.
Comparing titles to action figures might be a little extreme. But if it makes you feel any better, I'll wait and let you cross it off our list whenever you get one.
No, it's fine. Cross it off. You earned it.
I see you got your first action figure. We've had like 30 now, so it's kind of boring at this point.
Where's yours?
I think he didn't get one.
Well, that's awkward. I think even like Tom Phillips got one.
He doesn't really deserve it.
Well, that's true. He's lucky even to be on the roster.
Sorry, we got sidetracked with a private conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. But since apparently you don't have an action figure, we like to give you ours.
Happy Rusev Day!
Do you think he heard what we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
I heard he freaking jerks, and if I had an action figure of my own, I would team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And weighing in at 260 pounds.
Here we go. This is the match a lot of these people came to see tonight.
And with good reason, Michael. This one's been brewing for quite some time.
And remember, when he gets on a roll, he's nearly impossible to stop.
You are absolutely right, Cole. So I would expect to see his opposition do everything possible to prevent momentum from swinging too much to his side.
And the Raw Women's Champion.
This is it. This is the match we've all been waiting for.
And the electricity level in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt.
And Byron, do you think there's a chance she gives less than a full effort here tonight, given that the title is not on the line?
I don't see that happening, Michael. That's just not who she is. She's the type of competitor who always gives it everything she's got, no matter what.
Happy Rusev Day!
And from Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev!
Rusev Day is a real-life phenomenon, taking the world by storm.
It really is a holiday, Byron. It pops up on my calendar on my phone.
Okay, so no matter how you feel about this made-up holiday, what it has done is provide virtual jet fuel for the confidence of Rusev, who is more driven than we've ever seen him.
Corey, he just said it was made up.
Byron, when's your birthday?
August 20th.
Canceled. Rusev Day.
The ravishing Russian.
And from Moscow, the ravishing Russian, Lana!
I heard Booker T might have learned a little variation of his spinneroonie from Lana.
I actually heard the same thing. I'm going to double check with my sources and get some verification on that.
Well, tell me you guys didn't just say that.
Lana, extremely beautiful, incredibly talented in the ring, has improved immensely during her time here in WWE. WWE superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures.
From what I hear, Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have it, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never, never, ever. Because nobody wants that, Saxton. Nothing fancy about that.
Not looking good, guys.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Wow, what a sequence.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute. Side slam.
Now Rusev is controlling the tempo of this match. Great effort. Let's hope he can keep the train rolling.
What's he got in mind?
Huge overhead belly to belly.
Michael, I don't agree with your sentiment about wanting to hear Alliance and Bayley in concert, but I agree that nobody thought Lana could pin Bayley. After all, she hadn't won a match in WWE like ever.
Now, when you have a tag partner trained like the super athlete Rusev, it's just a matter of time before you reach the top of your figure. Frankly, it's shocking to the entire match.
After that, you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, But like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win women's tag team championships with Mickie James.
With your hosts, the Iconics.
We just said Iconics so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is a part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
Why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law. One of my favourites. Now, Law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey.
Because Mickey's so old, get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before, so what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match, and I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickie with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so. They violated Law 3.
Red and Mickie are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
make a pretty good team.
I agree.
I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match.
Which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or Willy Willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey, Mickie, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
Remember, guys, the title's on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
What about you, Byron? What do you think the challenger has to do to be successful here tonight?
She's definitely impressed in the weeks leading up to this match. If she can replicate those types of performances, she has a real chance of walking out of here as the winner.
Here comes Mickie James.
From Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James!
Seeing Mickie James make her way to the ring, it's amazing that over the course of her career, she's never lost that love of competition or her infectious, peppy attitude for even a second.
Mickey's still chasing titles and enjoying the adoration of the WWE Universe.
Like all the in-ring greats, she has that never-say-die spirit that just can't be held down.
The future is iconic. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics.
These two are joined at the hip, and I think I know why, too. Nobody else likes Peyton Royce and Billie Kay.
You gotta be joking me, Saxton. You go to journalism for that?
This is iconic.
The Australian duo have taken WWE by storm and show no signs of slowing down.
So that's what it's all about, the tag team titles. You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight. It's super.
Hone your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room. Come on now. It's like a dream. Everything moving fast, but you moving slow. Chase the tempo, watch, we on time. Hey, now you know. Listen to the rhythm we giving them, we bringing it with passion. Smashing, you should just move to my groove. Case in point, watch how I improve. Then the automator is ready, you know we're hater. A music motivator, and I'ma show you later. But right now we getting down. You frown, cause I surround your sound. With rhythm that's raw rhymes that really will get ya. Do your silly do like a Philly and I split ya. Hit your hard style showing out. Exhale long and blow 'em out. Yeah, you in the danger room, come on now. Yeah, you in the danger room, come on now. Look, boy, you in the danger room. Hone your skills. Hone your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room. Come on now. It's like a dream. Everything fast, but you slow. It's like a dream. Everything fast, but you slow.
Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickie, and by extension, Mickie's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickie have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal.
The champ now absorbing a little damage. That's twice now, Byron.
Yeah, she really knows how to handle that, huh?
She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her. Look, Mickie James is on the attack now.
Ooh, what impact. Boom! Down across the knee. One leg locked in here.
Peyton's in trouble. What's Peyton gonna do here?
And there's the save.
Oh, nasty impact.
Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex. A striking blow. Oh, alley-oop powerbomb.
That might be it.
Uh-oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this.
Here she goes, back in the ring now.
Billie Kay showing such creativity.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, from the rope. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Mickie James was able to get out of there.
All the way to the top. From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage. Bulldog! Delivered with force.
Perhaps feeling a little more comfortable on the outside at this point. There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
Suplex. Here. Changes her fortune there. Neck breaker. Oh, here we go. Omega driver. The top. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. 1, 2. New champ. No.
She just will not go away. Ooh, impressive counter. Watch out. Kick to the gut.
Down. Russian leg sweep. Look at this. Boom. Nice. It's obvious Billie Kay is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
And things look bleak right now.
For the championship. Oh, somehow.
Dangerous.
Just a debilitating neck breaker.
Billie Kay showing such creativity.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Coming to the rescue. What a slam. And cover for the championship.
1, 2. Somehow she's still...
For the win to retain the championship. 1, 2.
And they're still in this.
Oh, and she turns it around.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael. This is how people end up getting hurt. Assault on the lower back.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
New champion.
2, 3. Not only has Red helped Mickie James ward off retirement, they're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match. That list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. It probably was Cole.
It's kind of personal, sorry.
We'll catch up later. What's going on? Is everything okay?
Yeah, well, not really. It's just lately... I'll just come out and say it. I want your title. And I know what that means for you and for us, but I don't think I can sit back any longer.
You know what? I was waiting for this moment.
You were?
Look, I know who you are, what you're made of, what got you here. You're driven to be the very best. And I knew that being tag team champions would only satisfy you for so long.
So you don't hate me?
No, I get it. I actually respect you for your honesty. I can think of a couple other ways this could have gone down.
But if I beat you, it's all over.
If it's going to come to an end, and it will, sooner rather than later, I want you to be the one that does it. Besides, none of this would have even happened if it wasn't for you. But with all that said, I've come too far to just roll over. If you face me for my title, you better be ready for a fight.
You know me. I wouldn't want it any.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight.
And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will have quite the hill to climb in this one.
How about you, Byron? Do you think the challenger has a legitimate chance here tonight?
Of course I do, Michael. That's the beauty of the WWE. Any superstar can beat any other superstar on any given night.
You know, when you think headline, a pay-per-view, who do you think of?
This woman right here.
Mickie James! A six-time champion. Think about everything this woman has accomplished in her career, and then talk about her all-time great rivalries with 3 Hall of Famers, Trish Stratus, Lita, and Beth Phoenix.
Well, Mickey's got a list of great matches a mile long, but let's talk about her 6 women's championships. Mickie has an opportunity tonight to make a little bit more history.
What do we got here?
Oh, incredible height.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Rolling neck snap.
She steers clear there. Big back body drop.
Stomping. Ouch.
Uh-oh. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Mickie James seizing the moment that time.
Yet another counter. It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
A back suplex. The champ trying to roll with these hits.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Uh-oh.
Wow, she turned that one around.
It's champion's advantage. The title cannot change hands by countout or disqualification. You can lose the match, but still keep the championship.
Oh, man.
Snap suplex, very effective.
Nice drop kick.
Gets out of there in a hurry. And the referee starts his 10 count. Back into the ring.
Look at this. Nice body kick.
Super kick!
The challenger not looking good right now. She's not rising to the occasion right now.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. It looks like Mickie James is setting a good pace now.
Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy. Oh, she turns it around.
So much force there.
Carefully measured knee drop. Oh, again! And finds a counter. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Big reversal.
And again, yet another counter. This one's not over yet.
Remarkable. A well-aimed strike.
Elbow smash! Oh, the Mick kick right on the money. The challenger being outclassed here. And it's... She counters before it's too late.
She doesn't know the word.
And the Luthez press.
Piston-like rights.
She's in full control now.
Wow, she turned that one around.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
Mickie James seizing the moment that time.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Rolling neck snap. She scores big with the counter. Front kick.
Oh, nasty impact.
Boom impact. Hammerlock. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
What a counter.
Wow, what a sequence. Neck breaker. Look at this. Suplex. And she's getting fired up here.
She's showing some great effort. We'll see if it lasts.
Armbreaker. The champ has been taken to the... Mickie James appears to be on her last legs.
I'm sorry.
Red hits the Mick kick.
Is this the end for Mickie James?
It's all over. Red is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And as a result, Mickie James' historic career has come to an end.
Red ended Mickie's career with her own move. What a true friend.
I think it was actually a sign of respect to do it that way.
Yeah, it was almost like a tribute.
You know, it would have been a good tribute, continuing to defend the tag championships and not ending your idol's career.
You deserve this moment.
A nice gesture from our new champion, Red, giving Mickie James a chance to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
And no matter how I feel about Red right now, I do want to say thank you to Mickie James. You will be missed.
That totally sucked the air out of the room.
That's why I wanted to skip over that part of the story.
I'll distract him with the visual aid. With everything we'd accomplished, we were really starting to cement our legacies, especially in our hometown where we'd always been overshadowed by a certain individual, until this happened. That is a beautiful sign, don't you think?
I agree. I would never throw rocks at a sign like that.
Even though we were gaining respect and recognition, I still felt like I had a lot more to prove than Red. She had won championships everywhere we went, and I only had my Universal title win over Samoa Joe that was mostly considered a fluke. Sure, I started a movie, but that sort of thing didn't hold the same weight. So I sought out the advice from someone who was a visionary in this business. A man who had been the guiding force behind the careers of countless legendary superstars.